In SAP, there is a provision that consumable material can be procured without material master also. How you can procure the consumable material without material master? How you can procure? Okay, so the answer is, let me show you in a system directly how you can create a purchase order. Okay, so in the company, there is an emergency to buy the stapler. Okay, but the check into the system, there is no material master is been created for consumable material. So in that case, there is no material master. Okay, so how they can procure it? So it's simple. First of all, enter the rest of the thing. Okay. For procuring the consumable material, account assignment as a K, I don't have material master. For stapler, so what I will do, I will enter the short text over here. Okay, enter short text stapler. I don't have material master. Press enter, enter the rest of the thing, plant. For 1710, I am entering the plant. Press enter. It is asking for the price. Enter the price for stapler for unit. Yeah, here you can see. Now system is asking me for order unit. What is the order unit? Go to the order unit and select one. Means it will be calculated in each dozen watt. Press enter again. Now system is asking me, okay, the price. Okay, quantity, stapler. Enter the material group. This stapler comes under the which material? Is it electrical, mechanical? Okay, what kind of material is this? So you can select any material group. Okay, and press enter. As you are selecting the account assignment as a K, so now system enter which department is responsible for procuring this consumable material. So you can select any cost center. Okay, again GL account, it will become automatically in, but right now it is not coming automatically in my system. Okay, so later I will tell you how you can find out the GL account. Okay, I will tell you. Press enter. The tax jurisdiction. And now here you can see, guys, the purchase order is in yellow status. It means I can save this purchase order. You can see, I can save, there is no error. Means without material master also, consumable material can be procured. Okay, save this purchase order, do the GR as it is. Okay, and you can do the invoice also.
Hello.
That I will tell you.
Because, okay.
You are creating this purchase order, you are creating against only one vendor, not for multiple vendor.
Okay. If the one vendor is okay.
Correct. So there is only one vendor. Okay. So here you can see, guys, let me enter. Yeah. For this is important. You can note it down, this one. For blanket purchase order, you have to select the document type as a FO and item category as a B. Okay, two things you have to enter. Now where you will enter this document type as a FO and item category as a B. So here you can see, this is my purchase order screen. Okay, now I want to create the blanket purchase order. So how can I create? Select this drop down and here you can see numbers of document types are there. Okay, framework order, I can see standard, customized, stock transfer order, document. Okay, dummy purchase order, framework order. Okay, now I want to create the standard framework order. Okay, so FO, here you can see FO means framework order. So if you click on this, if you select on this document type, rest of the thing you have to enter. and enter the supplier number and simply press enter. Now, as you press enter, now system is asking for the validity start and validity end. Means why system is asking? Because I have selected the framework order, and framework order is nothing but blanket purchase order, which have some specific time period. It can be for 3 months, 2 months, or we can say for 6 months, 1 year, 5 year, whatever it may be. Okay. So I am creating only for 1 year, 2024 to 2020. Okay. Press enter again. Now, for procuring the consumable, always enter the account assignment. That is K. And enter the short text. Okay. Like I don't know which material I am going to procure for whole year. Correct. So I am just entering the stationery item. Stationery items. Press enter. Plan. Press enter. Now system is asking me for, yeah, here you can see. Now system is asking me for account assignment. Enter the GL account. Cost center. Press enter. Oh, one thing I forgot, guys. Let me, yeah. Framework order I have entered, but I forgot to enter the item category as a B. Now where you will enter the item category as a B. Okay. So just before the material, there is a item category. Okay. And before that, there is a account assignment category. So for procuring consumable, account assignment is mandatory key. Correct. But for creating a framework order, you have to enter the item category. Item category means B we have to select. B means limit. So it means framework order have some limit. As you enter the item category as a B, so one tab will be arises over here, and that tab is called as limit. Okay, go to this tab. Okay. Sorry, it's not working because I have to select from starting. Let me create one more time quickly. Supplier, framework order, F4, purchasing organization, purchasing group, press enter, enter the validity. Okay, account assignment K, and now I will enter the item category as a B. Stationery item, enter the plant. Now as you enter the plant, system is asking for the material group, so enter material group. Yeah, here you can see. Now system is one tab is arises when you enter the item category as a B. So what is the limit of this purchase order for 1 year? You can enter 1 lakh rupees. Correct. What is the expected value? Means you can select the expected value as the same. Okay, now system is asking for the GL account. Okay, select any GL account. Select the cost center. Tax jurisdiction, if it is asking your system, that is okay. Okay, now here you can see I have created the framework order. Click on check. Okay, now what is the new thing you have learned in this framework order? Document type. FO, account assignment as a K, and item category as a B. What is the definition of item category? Item category defines what type of procurement you are doing in your company. Please note it down. This is a definition. Sometimes it is asking in your interview also. Okay. What is the function of item category? Item categories defines the procurement type. What kind of procurement you are doing. Okay. So B means your limit. So system knows that this is not a normal purchase order. This is a framework order because of this item category as a B. Okay. Now what we will do? Save this purchase order and share this purchase order with the vendor. Suppose any department can raise the requisition, or that, sorry, that they will ask to the vendor that we need 10 stapler. Okay, so what vendor will do? Vendor will send the 10 staplers to the company with 10,000 rupees of a bill. Okay, so as you know that there is no GR, so that particular department that received the 10 stapler, and what they will do, they will post the Myro. They will check the bill that is for 10,000 rupees, and they will directly post the Myro. Now, here you can see how I am posting the invoice. It's simple. Select today's date. Enter reference. Enter the purchase order number. Okay. Now, if you enter the purchase order number over here, you have to enter 10,000 rupees over here. Okay. But before that, scroll towards the right side here. And in the account assignment option, here you have to select this option. And here you will enter the bill amount. What is that? 10,000. Now here you can see, press enter. Will be posting or not? I need to check. Okay, I think it's not working in my system. 1 minute. Let's see. Check. Check. Check and click on go back. And now here you will enter the 10,000 rupees one more time. 10,000. Now it is get balanced. Okay, save this. So out of 1 lakh rupees, your 10,000 rupees of bill is being created. Okay. So again, next time what you will do, again, some department will consent to the vendor and ask for some stationery item. And they got the bill. Against that bill, what they will do, they are not going to receive any GR. Directly what they will do, they will post the invoice. Okay, similarly, they have to do. Okay, so let's take a same example that a company has decided to paint a building. So what is the name of work? Name of work will be painting of building. Okay, this is the name of the work. So in that case, what company will do? Company will find out the vendor in the market. Okay, and vendor will come to the office. They will check all the building. What is there any repair work is required? So they will check everything. Okay, so according to the vendor, he's telling that total for painting the building, total it will take 5 days for painting all the building. Okay, and per day is charging 5,000 rupees. Okay, per day he's charging 5,000 rupees. Okay, and how much time is taking for painting the building? 5 days. Okay, 5 days. And according to the vendor, it's just a special request from vendor, or we can say it's just a terms and condition. The vendor need day-wise payment. Means once the one day is done, we have to pay to the vendor. Once the second day of painting has been done, we have to pay to the vendor. Okay, so this is just a small request from the vendor, or we can say it's a condition. Okay, so here you can see this is the scenario. Okay, we need to do painting in our premises. for the building. So we got that vendor, one of the contractor from outside of a company. So according to the vendor, total time it's taking 5 days. Okay. And how many is charging for per day? 5,000 rupees. And it means for 5 days, how many is charging? 25,000. Correct? Okay. And he need day wise payment. Okay. So now how you can execute in SAP? Simple. First of all, in the first step, we need to create the service master. Okay, for painting. Create a service master. How you can create a service master? The transaction code is AC03. Okay, so go to the system and enter /AC03 and simply press enter. Now, if you press enter, on the left hand side, here you can see this is the list of service master which is created in a system. And at the top of the heading here, you can see existing system is showing the service master number 5 all time 061. Okay, if you double click on any services, system will reflect to your. Okay, here I can see electrical services. Okay, cleaning services, car maintenance. Okay, loading charges, whatever it may be. So now what I want to do, I want to create my service master. So how you can create it?
Could you go back first step, sir? I forgot that one. Could you please?
Yeah. AC03. Okay. Press enter. If you press enter, here you can see system is showing you one of the service master. Okay, 6 all time 01, and this is the service name, electricity service. And on the left hand side, there is a list of service master which is already created in the system. Okay, loading charges. Okay, transportation of employee, unloading the charges. Okay, equipment services like this. If you double click on any service master, it will be showing you at the right hand side. Double click on anything, it will be get reflected. Okay, now I want to create my service master. So how you can create? You have to click on this option called create new services. Okay, click on this option. Okay, and don't enter any activity number. Don't change anything. Okay, because activity number is nothing but the service master number. Please note it down. Activity number is nothing but the service master number. Okay, enter the short text over here. What is the service master name? Painting. Okay, 001. I'm just giving the other name, painting. Okay, if you remember, we are creating material master. So for that creating material master, we are selecting the material type, or ROH, FERT, LAG, UNBW, finished product, semi-finished. Correct? So for creating service master, we have to select the service category. So select service category as a SERV and base unit of measure. Base unit of measure means, okay, this is very important. What is meant by base unit of measure? How painting is calculating. So according to my this example, your vendor is charging per day. Okay, your vendor is charging per day, not per hourly is charging. Okay, or we can say per monthly is charging. He's charging per day. So select the unit of measure as a day. Go to the option, or you can select as a day. Okay, day. Okay, press enter and select the valuation class. What is meant by valuation class? While creating the material master, we are selecting the valuation class in accounting one view. So similarly, for creating the service master, you have to select the valuation class. Okay, everything is okay. Press enter and click on save button. Simple. So if you click on save button, one activity number is get generated for your painting 001. Can see? Copy this activity number, which is nothing but service master, and paste over here. For painting, you have created this service master. Okay. Now, what is the next step? Next step, I'm directly creating purchase order. I'm not going to start from PR. Directly, I'm creating it. Go to the ME21N. Okay. Now here, enter the, sorry, got disconnected. Yeah. Enter the vendor number in the purchase order. Still I'm facing the problem.
Item category.
ME21N. Okay. Select supplier. Press enter, enter the rest of the things. And main thing is, yeah. One thing I forgot to tell you that whenever you are procuring these services, so you have to enter the cost center number. Means which department is creating this purchase order. Okay. So account assignment you have to enter. Account assignment, what we are using, K. Okay. And the most important thing is item category. What will be the item category for services?
Okay.
D. Key means services. This is you have to select. Okay. How system will know this is the purchase? This is a service purchase order or a material purchase order or a consumable material purchase order because of this item category. Okay. And here in the short text, you can enter the name of the work. What is the service you are procuring? Okay. What is the name of the work? Painting of a building.
Painting.
Okay. And simply press enter. Now, if you press enter, enter the plant. Okay. Now, here you can see, as you enter the item category as a B, item category is a D. Okay. So now system is asking enter the service number. Okay. So from notepad, copy the service master number and paste over here. What is the description of this service master number? Painting 001. And what is the day? Unit of measure? It's a day. So now according to our example, how many total days he is taking?
5 days.
5 days. Correct. And what is the per day charge?
5,000.
It's 5,000. So quantity 5 means 5 into days, 5 days, and gross means nothing but per day charge. How many? 5,000. Okay. Enter the GL account. I will tell you it later. Cost center. Okay. Press enter. Let me go to the service tab again. Here you can see, guys. Scroll, and this is the total net order value. Okay, here you can see. What is the value of the purchase order? It's showing 25,000 according to this vendor, correct? For 5 days of a painting, your vendor is taking 25,000. Per day is charging 5,000 rupees. Okay, and how is charging per day wise? So painting is doing 5 days and per day is 5,000. 5 into 5,000, 25,000 is the purchase order value. Correct? So simply save this purchase order. Everything is done. Simply save this. Share this purchase order with the vendor, and what vendor will do? Vendor will send their labor to the company for perform services, means first day of painting. Okay, in the third step, what vendor will do? Vendor will send
Start the work.
painting. They will start the work. Okay, suppose they have done with the work. Okay, labor go back again to the vendor's office and they will ask, my work is done. Okay, so what vendor will do according to the terms and condition, they need a per day wise payment. But in SAP, they need a per day wise payment, correct? So in SAP, how we can make a payment? When we can make a payment to the vendor? According to the P2P cycle, when we will make a payment to the vendor?
IR.
After IR,
IR.
after IR.
Once it means I need to enter the invoice receipt. Okay, then only I can share this IR with finance for payment to vendor. Correct. So it means IR I need to create. But before IR in service entry sheet, so vendor sent the bill for how many thousand, for how many rupees? 5,000. That this is the first day of bill. That is 5,000. Okay, so you got the company got the bill for the first day of bill, that is 5,000 rupees. So company employee, what they will do, they will check the pending has been properly done or not. Everything they will check. If it is done, what they will post? They will post the service entry sheet. Okay, service entry sheet. Now, what is the transaction code for creating the service entry sheet? Is ML81 slash ML81 and press enter. If you press enter, you can see already some service entry sheet is been displayed over here. Okay, so I want to create my service entry sheet. So service entry sheet will be created with respect to purchase order. Okay, so go to this option, other purchase order, enter your purchase order number over here and click on execute. So if you click on execute, one pop-up is arise, customizingly incorrect. No need to worry about this. Okay, no need to worry about this pop-up. So click on create new entry. If you click on this option, okay, if you click on this option, you have to enter the short text for this service entry sheet. Okay, the short text is what we can say, bill for the first day of pending. Bill for the first day of pending, or whatever you want to write, you can write over here. Okay, I'm just entering this thing. Okay, now how many quantities of work has been done means for how many days the work has been done. So system is asking for enter the service number. So what I will do, I will copy from my purchase order. So how will I copy? Here you can see there is option service selection. Okay, so click on this option, click on continue, and this is what I have entered the services in my purchase order. Copy this and copy and adopt list services. Simple. Here you can see. So for 5 days, amongst 5 days, how many day of work has been done? For how much quantity? One quantity. Okay, for one quantity, 5,000 will be the value. Okay, once it is done, okay, your manager will approve. How your manager will be approved? This accept green flag. Green flag, it will be accepted. Click on save button. If you click on save button, okay, you can see service entry sheet number has been created. Copy this service entry sheet number. Okay, service entry sheet number is this. Now what I will do, I will create an invoice receipt with respect to service entry sheet. Now how you will create the invoice receipt with respect to service entry sheet? Go to the my row, select today's date, enter any reference number, and from the drop down, what you have service entry sheet. You can see you have service entry sheet. Select this service entry sheet number and paste the number over here. Simple. Press enter, and you can see in this service entry sheet how many work has been done. What is the amount? 5,000. So 5,000 is showing you over here. Enter the bill amount. Press enter. It will get balance, and now you can save this. Okay, here you can see invoice number is being generated. Now again, what we will do? Labor will come to the second day. Okay, and vendor will send the bill for the second day. So again, what you will do? You will post the service entry sheet. Okay, means in our example, your vendor is asking the per day charges. That's why you are creating 5 service entry sheet and 5 invoices. But in some cases, in most of the vendor, they are not asking like this. So they want only one payment in a one-shot payment. So in that case, what you will do? You will create the service entry sheet for all quantities. Okay, for all 5 quantities you can do. Okay, this is also the option. Okay, so this is all about, guys, service entry sheet. Service procurement. Okay, you can take the example in your assignment like AC repairing work. Okay, or you can take example like cleaning the drainage in office premises, or you can take a taxi hiring for manager. The name of the work will be taxi of manager, hiring the taxi for manager. Okay, suppose he's charging per kilometer wise, so you can create the service master and the unit of measure will be kilometers. Okay, per kilometer is charging, for example, 9 rupees. Okay, so you can enter unit of measure as a kilometer, and in purchase order you can enter the gross price as a, for example, 10 rupees is charging for per kilometer. So you can enter 10 rupees price. Okay, so like that you can execute this cycle, service procurement. So today's assignment is create 2 material master. Okay, one for NLAC and another one is UNBW. Okay, create PO and do the GR and do the IR for this. Another one is create blanket purchase order. Okay, and do the IR. Third is create 3 service master. Okay, create PO, 1 PO, or we can say 3 PO, 3 service entry sheet, and 3 IR. Okay, 3 service master you have to create for 3 scenarios. You can take any scenarios. Okay, 3 PO, 3 service entry sheet, and 3 invoice receipt. Okay, copy this assignment or take a snap in your mobile, guys. Guys, how you will get the GL account? Let me show it to you. Okay, so for this, what you have to do is, okay, just listen to me very carefully. We need to take the data from your system. Okay, means the existing PO will be created in your system first of all. Okay, so how you can get the data? Go to the ME2N transaction code. कौन सा ME2N? view list. Okay, and press enter. If you press enter, here you can see enter plant as a 1710, item category as a D, and account assignment as a K. Okay, and document it from which date you want the purchase order. So let me, I want the purchase order from 8th of January till 10th. Okay, go to the ME2N. Okay, enter plant. Okay, means what I am asking to the system that I need a purchase order which is created for a 1710 plant and having item category as a D, account assignment as a K, in between these two, in this day, from January to February. And what I will do, I will execute this. System will run. Here you can see in my system, 3 purchase order has been created. This is the purchase order number. Pink line you can see. This is the purchase order number 45 all time 0 1094. 45 all time 0 1095 and 45 all time 0 1145. Okay, so if what you have to do is you can click on any purchase order number. Okay, suppose here you can see I'm clicking on this purchase order number. So if you double click on this purchase order number, system is reflecting one purchase order to you. Okay, so in our account assignment tab, here you can see copy this GL number and paste it in your notepad. And whenever you are creating the blanket purchase order, or we can say for consumable material purchase order or service purchase order, so you just use this GL account. Okay, note it down in your system. First of all, check while creating the service master, it is coming automatically or not. If it is not coming, then you have to find out like this. Okay, let me tell you one more time. Go to ME2N, press enter. Okay, here you can see I will get the purchasing document from the system. Enter plant as a 1710, item category as a D, account assignment as a K, or you can give the date like from January. Sometimes in your system you are not getting the list from January to till date, so you just increase the timeline from December 2023 or from November 2023 to February 2024 if you're not getting any list. Okay, execute. In my system only 3 purchase order is there. Double click on any purchase order number from the account assignment, copy the GL account and paste it in a notepad for the reference. Okay, so this is how you will create, you can find out the GL account number.
Yes.